Shepherds didn't have far to go to meet the newborn king, but there were others who came later.
They had traveled a long way to find their Messiah. These men were wealthy scholars called Magi.
They had read from the prophecies and knew from the stars the Messiah had been born. They had waited a long time for this baby. They knew that he was the King of all kings.
The Magi probably came in a mighty caravan with hundreds, maybe even thousands of soldiers and servants. They brought valuable gold, frankincense, and myrrh to give to him. They entered the small house to present their treasures.
But in that moment, in his presence, they fell down in worship and offered him their hearts.
The Magi returned home differently than the way they had come. Just like the shepherds, they had met Jesus and would never be the same again.
You might wait a long time for a gift, but then it's missing something and needs to work, or doesn't fit. Or you realize it's not as great as you thought it would be. But our Father always knows what is right.
God's gift isn't a gift you can see with your eyes. Jeremiah 29:13 says that when you seek him, you will find him, if you seek him with your whole heart.
Long ago, God sent the most precious gift he could through his Son. He made a promise on the night Jesus was born. He kept that promise at the cross.
Jesus is God's promise that he will never leave us.
He is always with us. He is our Emmanuel.
Long before the birth of Christ, God spoke through the prophet Isaiah and said, "The virgin will be with child, and give birth to a son, and he will be called Emmanuel," which means God with us.
God's word is always true. The word became flesh and made his dwelling among us.